Hi, I'm here to talk about the Duke of Weselton from Frozen being my favorite Disney villain because I think that something that could be confusing for people. The Duke of Weselton isn't even the main villain of Frozen, he's the secondary villain, and there are a lot of iconic Disney villains that I think are a lot more popular than the Duke of Weselton. So the Duke of Weselton could be an odd choice for a favorite Disney villain, but he very much is my favorite. And there are other interesting Disney villains, but I feel like the Duke of Weselton is my favorite by a significant amount. I feel like it would take a lot for any Disney villain to be on his level for me. Uh, I understand that there are likely a lot of Disney villains that are more complicated than him and could seem more interesting and important than him, but what I really love so much about the Duke Weston is how entertaining he is. I don't think that any of the Disney villains that I've seen are nearly as entertaining as the Duke of Weselton, and I feel like that is so important to him being memorable. He has a decent number of scenes. He doesn't have too much screen time overall, but his scenes are so incredibly memorable. I think about his scenes so often, and I've watched Frozen so many times. I've gotten plenty of opportunities to get tired of certain characters, and I feel like the Duke Weston is one of the few characters that I never got tired of seeing. There were certain characters that were very important that I had problems with, that I ended up regaining my appreciation for as time went on. But for the Duke of Weston, I felt like there was never a time where he stopped being a fun character. The Duke of Weselton is one of the most entertaining villains that I've seen in general. I've seen various cartoons, lots of films, so many pieces of media, and the Duke of Weselton is one of the primary villains that I think of when I think of an entertained villain. And there was a time where I thought of the Duke of Weselton on a daily basis, and I think that recently I have been thinking of the Duke of Weselton on a daily basis again, because he's such a memorably entertained character. I think that I've seen Frozen more times than any film, but there are certain characters that I don't think about too often, like Olaf and Sven. But the Duke of Weselton, I think about so much, and he has left such a memorable impact on me. And he's such a delight to listen to. And I feel like he is one of the funniest Disney characters of all time, one of the most entertaining characters that there's been in Disney's long history. I feel like he is so important to Frozen in the sense of making it such an entertaining, rewatchable film. I don't think that it would be as much fun without him, and I so badly want him to be the main villain of a big Frozen sequel. Operation Puffins is a lot of fun, and I appreciate so much how much he got to do in it, but I would love the Duke Weselton to be the main villain of Frozen 3, Frozen 4, lots of more Frozen stuff. I feel like he deserves it. I feel like he is such a great arch rival for Elsa, with Elsa being such a kind, open minded character that goes against so many expectations, while Duke Weselton is so judgmental, close minded, and while Elsa is very serious and often able to be the most dignified character around, the Duke of Weselton is delightfully comedic and is so much fun. And I feel like Elsa and the Duke should have more interactions, and I so badly want more of the Duke of Weselton.